Hey guys, it's Abby. Just wanted to check in today. Third day in the hospital. My little handy dandy IV pole. Feeling okay. Last night was really rough. My day shift nurse had made some mistakes with my medication. Long story short, I had to go like 9 hours without my pain medication because the nurse had additionally been giving me Tylenol with it also. So basically my body had too much acetaminophen in it, and it just was a long night. It was rough. But pushed through, waited the time I had to wait, ended up getting another medication on board to help, finally from the doctor that was on call. So the night shift nurse I had was very nice and kind, and she did everything she could to help me be more relaxed. And just from coughing, that's mainly what my pain is from. Pneumonia can be painful, but I have pleurisy, so it's basically the lining of your lung becomes inflamed and irritated just from coughing so much, and my chest wall is actually swollen just from the muscles working so hard. So, and as you can tell, I have a really deep whoopy cough, and that's from the tracheal bronchial malaise also that can occur. My pulmonologist stopped by. He said he changed some antibiotics around due to the lab work coming back, some of it. They have to draw, but if I could talk, they drew cultures, so that takes time to process, like 3 to 5 days, sometimes longer, depending on what he's testing. And he's testing for a lot to make sure we just have the right antibiotics on board. Positive he did cut down some of my prednisone just because it's really hard on the kidneys and stuff, and with the medication error that occurred, he doesn't want my kidneys to start having issues. I'm anemic. My white blood cell count is very high, which is common when you have an infection, obviously. So my body's fighting, trying to fight. He said my whole right lung, half of it is full of just mucus, and so I have chest PT. Those of you that don't know what that is, I actually have a video of it. I'm gonna post it so you can actually see what they do when they do that. It's basically just they're cupping their hands and putting pressure and pounding. I call it pounding like I'm being abused or something, but they break up all that mucus so you're able to cough it up easier. I actually prefer the vest, which is this vest that goes around your body and then hoses hook up and it shakes it. But I have such a deep lobular pneumonia. He wants a person to really get in there and pound on it well. So that happened. My pulmonologist's name is Dr. Nam, by the way. He's very nice. He's taken really good care of me the last 5 years, and he takes great care of me when I'm here, make sure that he's the only one that's allowed to handle my care, and he's just really on top of it. I probably won't be going home till late next week, hopefully. That's the goal, just because I need so much IV antibiotics, and at home with PICS or midlines, it's normally used for like short-term or like 1-day doses of antibiotics, and I'm like around the clock on several different things. So they make you feel just really run down and cruddy, and just your body's just overwhelmed with it all. Can't walk very far because I can't breathe very well. So, but I have been up and trying to walk because that helps the mucus stay broken up and loose. My appetite is like 0, but then I'm on prednisone, which, if you've never heard of that, it's a steroid, and it can make you vigorously hungry. Like, that's what it sounds like. Like, you want to eat a whole buffet and just never stop eating. But I'm on so much antibiotics at the same time, I want to like hurl, so it's a fun game. Yesterday was just a crazy day. A lot of stuff happened, a lot of minor mistakes, and some big ones by nursing staff, and I've never had issues before at any hospital or any stay that I have had this time, and it's been addressed and followed up and stuff, so that's great. And you know, God is in control of everything that happens and occurs, and everything is fine now, so we don't even need to worry about it anymore. I have a great nurse today. She's really sweet, new nurse. I think we're about the same age, so it's nice. My night nurse, I'll have the same one I had last night, and she's very kind also, and is really on top of my medications and keeping everything in a timely fashion. Got myself a new headband from the gift shop. Today I thought of like things that I miss when I'm not at home and I'm here. Being able to wash my hair. Like, you're not really allowed to shower, and with having pneumonia and not being able to breathe well, I'm not allowed to like be in the shower independently and stuff. And then I have a midline in, which I'll show you. I just got it, so it's kind of sore. So it's basically, and it's a little bloody because I bled like a bunch. Like, I almost passed out. It was crazy, which I bleed pretty well anytime I get like an IV or blood draw. So they put like a statin on it, which causes the blood that come out to clot off, so it looks a little gory, but my nurse changed it so it wasn't so bloody. So that was nice. I need to order dinner and I have no idea what to order because I don't feel like eating at all. So I'm really thirsty all the time though, so I'm drinking quite a bit of fluids. I'm on lactate ringers, so that helps with that too. And that's just like electrolytes on crack, basically, like Gatorade on crack, and strengthens your body and gives you some energy and your electrolytes and potassiums and all that good stuff. So it's a bummer that I don't get to go home anytime soon, but I also know that this is what my body needs. This is what's best for me. And during these times, it's really difficult to not become discouraged, especially when you hear like, oh, your one lung is really, really sick and full of mucus and pneumonia and you're not going anywhere, and I'm sorry that you're so sick again. And my pulmonologist is not like an emotional person. He kind of reminds me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, but he's not gay and doesn't have a husband, so but he's just very OCD-like and things like that. And he like called me sweetie pie today and the other day, and he just, you know, kind of put on that father voice, and he just, I think he's disappointed and a little discouraged with me just because I've done so well for so long, and then, you know, here we are. But it will get better. God is healing me. God has healed me. It's great, and everything will be fine. And I think people who go through health issues, whether it be mental or physical, the greatest power that you have, one, is your attitude. Because having a negative attitude, like no matter what is going on, will make it so much worse. Take it from me, I've done it. I've been that angry teenage kid who wanted to hate everyone and do nothing and not take the pills and cuss at people and just be angry and hate the whole world. And that doesn't help anything. So if you can have a positive attitude throughout everything you face, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not perfect. I've already melted. I melted down yesterday. I melted down on the first day I got here when I had a roommate. I melted down when I had an asthma attack. Like, that doesn't mean you can't cry or be upset, but get it out. Put your big girl pants on, big boy pants on too, and just do it. Like, and it's so hard to tell yourself to do it sometimes and really do it and mean it. So in times where I'm down, I try to remember where I've came from and the challenges that I have faced in the past. There's been things I've always gone through that were worse than what I'm going through now. And if I made it through that and God carried me through that, He'll carry me through this. And so I just encourage you, if you're going through things, look at your attitude and the perspective of how you're looking at it. Because if you're stuck in the hospital for 2-3 weeks and you're just mad and angry the whole time that you're there about, you know, going home, you're taking that out on yourself, on the staff that's helping you, on your family that's staying with you, your spouse, your loved one, whatever. Like, that doesn't help anything at all. And the biggest thing with me is when I get upset and overwhelmed, I just gotta let it out and, you know, have my moment, and then, you know, I'll get my stuff back together and keep trucking along. But it doesn't mean that sometimes it just feels like it's a lot. And right now it's like, you know, I'm not able to go to work, and like I just miss being me. Like, that's the biggest thing. I think now I'm gonna cry. Those are the things you miss when you're in a place that you really don't want to be, you know, just doing the things that make you feel like yourself, you know, getting up, getting ready for the day, makeup, you know, going to work, helping people, you know, because I work in mental health, and, you know, and I like to think maybe God's carrying me through these struggles again because I'm supposed to help someone or help people through these vlogs and, you know, just experiences I face, and encourage you. My glasses are so dirty, do you see that? And encourage people. And I just hope that my videos help people. I mean, even if they make you just laugh or make your day a little better, that's great. So the plan is just get all my Christmas tree pole IVs all the time, and hopefully late next week I could go home sometime. He warned I will not feel myself for a couple of months, just because this infection is really just hitting my body hard. So being worn out and weak, and I'm anemic, and a lot of it's all over the place. But that's okay, because it could be so much worse. And I think the greatest thing I am thankful for is God's peace. And just, you know, if things happen, I just go with it. Like, not that I don't get sad or mad or angry, but hating the world for all the things that God has allowed things to happen in your life or struggles is not going to get you anywhere at all. And if you're stuck in a hospital and things like that, having a, you know, excuse my language, pissy attitude is not going to help anyone, and you're just going to make it worse on yourself. So I just encourage you to stay positive no matter what you're going through. If you have any questions or just need someone to talk to, just comment, message me. I'm nowhere near perfect. I've had meltdowns and been angry at God and different things in the past, and just trying to have a different perspective on, now that I'm older, and I mean my whole life is different compared to where it was 4 years ago. You know, I'm married and I'm a wife, and we own a home, and I'm adulting, you know, and having this happen just puts kind of a wrench in that. And you know, we have priorities and bills and things we need to take care of, and that can all be stressful, thinking about, you know, oh, we have to be here and my husband wants to be with me, but you know, he still needs to work to provide for us. And you know, with it being the holiday season, also our Christmas tree's not even up, and you know, we haven't bought one present out for each other or anyone else in our family. So you know, this Christmas will definitely be the true meaning of what's important, and that's just having family. And I think that's the hardest thing too, is, you know, just not being at home and being around the people you love. So it gets a little lonely sometimes when you're just by yourself and you just miss all the people that make you feel amazing. So just wanted to give y'all a little update and let you know what's happening. I have that video of the chest PT. I'm not the best at learning how to upload this stuff. My cell phone seems to work a whole lot better. So, but I got my mid-thigh in. I took a picture of that. It'll be a little gory, sorry, so I'll put like caution advised. But I'm feeling okay, still coughing quite a bit. See, it's going off already. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, it's switching bags. So, but I'll be here. If y'all have any questions or concerns, just let me know. And like I said, I just encourage you to have a more positive outlook on life. I mean, even if you don't have like horrible things going on and sickness, like just wake up and say it's going to be a great day. And after my crazy day yesterday, the first thing I did when I woke up, I was like, not today, Satan. Like, it is not happening. It's going to be a great day. I'll have a great nurse. Everything will be fine. My pain will get addressed. Like, it's great. And it has been so far, so, and it's going to keep being. So I just encourage you to have a better outlook on life, because we only get this one life. And no matter what you face, whether it's critical illness, mental, or just having a horrible life environment and going through family struggles, like, you only get one life. So you might as well enjoy the ride while you're on it, even when there's crazy twists and turns and big holes in the road. I can't even talk. But I just encourage you to try to have a better outlook on life, be more positive, and just thankful. Like, you know, I used to tell myself 4 years ago I would never take for granted breathing. And without even realizing it, I did, you know, slightly, because I'm like, what I would do again to just be able to take a deep breath and not sound like there's a baby gremlin dying in my body. And there's hard days where, you know, all I want to do is lay in bed and be in pain and be grumpy and angry, and they happen, and then I get up and I move on. So I just encourage you to do that. Comment, like, subscribe, leave any questions about my health you might have, or my family. Any things you want me to talk about, I'm an open book. So I hope you all are having a good day, and I'll see you later.